In the annals of history, there are figures who stand out not just for their deeds, but for the controversies that shroud their legacies. One such figure was Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto, the mastermind behind the devastating attack on Pearl Harbor. December 7, 1941, a date that will live in infamy. It was on this fateful day that Yamamoto's meticulously planned assault plunged the United States into World War II. But what led this man to orchestrate such a ruthless act? Isoroku Yamamoto was no ordinary military strategist. He was cunning, calculating, and some might even say, cruel. His disdain for the West was palpable, and he saw the attack on Pearl Harbor as a means to cripple American naval power in the Pacific. The devastation wrought upon Pearl Harbor was unimaginable. Thousands of lives lost, ships destroyed, and a nation thrust into a conflict it had hoped to avoid. And at the heart of it all was Yamamoto, orchestrating this ruthless assault with precision. But Yamamoto's cruelty didn't end with Pearl Harbor. As the war raged on, he continued to pursue his agenda with ruthless efficiency, showing no mercy to those who stood in his way. Yamamoto's ambitions knew no bounds. He sought to expand the Japanese Empire across the Pacific, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. But with every victory came greater resistance from the Allied forces. It was during one such mission that Yamamoto's cruelty would catch up with him. In April of 1943, American intelligence intercepted a message revealing his travel plans. Seizing the opportunity, they launched a daring ambush that would change the course of the war in the Pacific. The tides of war turned. Yamamoto found himself in the crosshairs of the Allied forces. His movements were closely monitored, and his demise became a strategic imperative for the Allies. Unbeknownst to Yamamoto, his every move was being tracked by American intelligence. Using intercepted Japanese messages, the Allies devised a plan to eliminate the Admiral once and for all. Codenamed Operation Vengeance, the plan called for a daring aerial assault on Yamamoto's aircraft while he was en route to an inspection tour of Japanese bases in the Solomon Islands. On April 18, 1943, a squadron of P-38 Lightning fighters took to the skies, led by Captain Thomas G. Lanphier Jr. and Lieutenant Rex T. Barber. As Yamamoto's transport plane approached its destination, the American fighters descended upon it with deadly precision. In a matter of moments, Yamamoto's aircraft was engulfed in flames, plummeting to the jungle below. The death of Admiral Yamamoto sent shockwaves through the Japanese military establishment. It was a crippling blow to their morale and a symbolic victory for the Allies. Though the cost of war is often measured in lives lost, the demise of Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto serves as a stark reminder of the high stakes and calculated risks inherent in the theater of war. Isoroku Yamamoto's death marked the end of an era, but his legacy serves as a chilling reminder of the depths of human cruelty in the pursuit of power and dominance.